In this video, you'll watch me explain to you exactly how brands are getting hundreds of thousands of creators per month on TikTok Shop. I'll show you everything that's involved in the strategy A through Z, and by the end of this video, you'll be an expert when it comes to affiliates. Let's jump straight in. So here, how to get affiliates to promote your products on TikTok Shop. This will be Affiliate 101, A through C like I said. First off, about me before we jump in, let's talk about this quickly. My name is Anthony. I'm based in Miami, Florida. I run a TikTok Shop agency. We've taken multiple brands in different niches to $100,000 per month plus and scaled dozens to high five figures. So you can see for this brand in the last 7 days, $124,000 in revenue. GMV stands for gross merchandise value, just a fancy way of saying revenue. Right, in the last 28 days for this brand, $214,000, and in the last 28 days for this brand, $243,000 in revenue. So content. Why should you have affiliates? This will be in statistics form. How to find affiliates, visual, I'll walk you through that. The two methods of contacting creators, target collaborations, the outreach limits associated with target collaborations, how many outreaches you should do to see success, how to automate outreach using AI called EUCOBot, also open collaboration, the two different types of affiliates, retainer-based and commission-based, as well as what type of affiliates you should use for your business, how to get viral videos from your creators and actually teach them how to make good content, also creator incentives, and I'll recap everything at the end. You can use the timestamps below to actually skip through the parts that you need to watch. So TikTok Shop affiliate statistics. TikTok Shop with affiliates on average of a 36% increase in sales. So just not having affiliates is a waste of money and you're leaving money on the table. Second, affiliates drive over 50% of the sales on TikTok Shop. This is closer to 60 to 70%. The rest is generated by in-house content teams, which is a lot less scalable. 30% of TikTok users have already made a purchase through TikTok Shop, 170 million monthly users. Brands using TikTok Shop affiliates can acquire customers without paying upfront for ads. So instead of spending money on ad spend, brands only have to pay commission when the sales actually occurred. So it's a lot less risky for the brand, making it highly profitable and scalable acquisition model. You don't have to put out a lot of money out there to start. TikTok Shop conversion rate. So typically ranges from 2 to 8%, with some brands seeing rates as high as 10 to 15. The average for e-commerce industry is 1.5 to 3%. So you can see how much higher this is. And this is all because the TikTok buying process is so streamlined that from the time the consumer sees the product on a video, they have to do a total of 2 clicks in order to get it bought and shipped to the house. So it's extremely efficient, extremely streamlined, all of the above. Like I said before, extremely scalable compared to making content in-house, right? There's so many affiliates that you could have endless amount of content compared to an in-house team where you have to manage them, you have to pay them a salary, and it's a lot more laborious. So I'll walk you through how to find creators. 90% of the creators you will find will be on the TikTok Seller Center itself, and I would recommend solely starting out through here. Once you're a little bit more advanced, I would go to Twitter. You can find some good creators there. So here, how you find creators would be, you go to the TikTok Shop Affiliate Center. Here, there's a Find Creators tab. And this will allow you to look through the creators' content and make sure you want to work with them. You can actually see first off, you can see the niche that they're in. You can see their audience. You can see 41.3K followers, 52% male, 25 to 34 age range. Where you can see the GMV, again, which is the amount of revenue that they generated for brands in the past 30 days. You can see the amount of items they sold and the average views. Automatically, as soon as you make your store, you start getting creators recommended in your niche. So you can see all these are sports, etc. So yeah, here you can just choose the creators that you actually want to work with. So there's actually two methods of acquiring creators and reaching out to them. One will be open collaborations. So this is inbound, meaning they come to you. Here you can set a public invitation that's visible to eligible creators where they can choose if they want to promote your product after you accept them. Also, target collaborations, which is outbound, meaning that you go out and choose specific creators that you want to work with. You manually invite and message creators who you want to work with and represent your brand accurately. So target collab 1. Here, you manually select creators, like I said before. This is your primary or getting weight affiliates starting out. You send invites out, it's very important. You want to filter creators by niche, GMV, etc. Message creators, and you could send an invite directly to them through, or you can add them to manage creators, but you start inviting them by bulk, 50 at a time to be exact. Okay, so here you can invite them directly. You can create an invitation. Each invitation has 50 invite spots for creators. And so let's create this. So here I would just name it the company's name, right? Then valid until I just put 1 to 2 months ahead. Here you want to put your creator message. Ideally, you would like this to be personalized and you want to keep it short. You don't want to have a huge text wall. Nobody will read it. So something personalized, quick, cute. Here you choose the product that you want promoted. You just go out of your catalog of products and choose whichever one you want. You could add multiple of them. Here's where you set up your free samples. 100% of the time I choose manually review request. If not, if you choose auto approve request, there's a chance that somebody who's not qualified to promote your brand might just get accepted and you waste a free product. So you will always want to make sure you choose manually review request. And here you add creators. So you could add recommended creators, and all of these are from your managed creators. And then these are creators that TikTok thinks are likely to do good with your videos. Or you can go in your find creators tab and you can invite them directly through here. So click invite and then you should be able to see the invitation that you made here. Also, you can add people to your managed creators through here. This way you can bulk invite them. So here you see Connor Deals, these creators. If you go to manage creators, you're going to see them here. And you could click here, batch invite. Let's take 50 or 40 of them. Batch invite, and you make another invite right here. This is the fastest way. You don't really want to go through each of them, and for example, you don't want to go in here and invite like all of them through here. You want to go add them to your managed creators. That way is a lot faster for you. However, if you do see one that's really good and you want to go and message them, let's say this girl for as an example, you could go here, message her. You can look at her TikTok account, right, all of the above, and you could see that are actually making sales. Also up here, you can message the creators. So there's a set limitation when starting to send invites. TikTok does this so sellers/bots can mass outreach and be spammy to their creators, right? So starting out, you're on a starter pack, meaning that you are allowed to send 1,000 invites. After you send those out, you are placed in a tier, right? So let's take a look at these tiers. So 0 GMV, you can't outreach to creators at all. You're basically blocked for the whole. You're blocked for a whole week from outreaching to creators. You cannot let this happen to you. I'll go through a little tip to avoid this. So from one sale to up to $2,000 in revenue, you could outreach to 2,000 creators per month or per week, and they could be up to 20,000 followers, the creator. So over $2,000 to $50,000 in GMV to 7,000 creators per week and unlimited amount of followers they could have. Over 50,000, unlimited amount of outreach you could do. So basically the strategy is to get to 2,000 GMV as fast as possible. This way you could actually start making significant progress. There's a couple tips I'll break down for you. So outreach limits are one of the reasons why scaling on TikTok Shop is so hard, right? Outreaches are essential to your success. You want as much volume as creators making videos. So outreaches are in your way of getting as many creators as possible. Obviously this restricts how fast you can scale. You want to get to $2,000 in GMV as fast as possible. Here's a tip for you guys, if necessary, to avoid having $0 in affiliate GMV for the week and not being able to send out invites. Push at least one sale yourself through an affiliates video. This will ensure that you never be completely restricted from outreaching. So this is very important. It's happened to me countless times where I am completely banned basically from outreaching. And if I just made a small purchase for myself through the affiliates video, it could have been, mitigated. So here's a couple solutions to bypass these outreach limits. First off, you could get lucky with one of the 1,000 creators. If they post a video, goes viral, you could easily get over 2,000 GMV. So you can get a creator on a retainer, meaning they will post a lot of videos and push you over the threshold. This is a strategy that I use a lot. When I'm starting out, I get a creator on a retainer and I put them on a contract basically saying that you have to make 20 videos and 4 lives for the month. This way, I actually have enough volume of content to get over that threshold. Third, also you can bypass by partnering with a TikTok partner. You can entirely avoid the limit. So if you partner with somebody who is a TikTok partner, you could bypass this limit. Reach out to affiliates outside of TikTok, right? So email, Twitter, X, Instagram, all these things. And they could go and accept your product through an open collab. And there, you don't have to waste an outreach on that. Also, you can heavily concentrate in a smaller group of affiliates. and it'll be likely to cross the threshold. So you take a group of affiliates, you show them how to make viral videos. This way that the quality of the content will compensate for how little quantity you have. So how much outreach you should do. Volume is key to success on TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is a numbers game. The amount of outreach you do and the amount of creators you have are directly proportionate to the amount of GMV you would generate, right? So the gold standard should be 1,000 per day. The minimum should be 100 to 200. Also, this is very labor intensive. It will be hard to do it if you're like a solo founder or a small company. If possible, you want to outsource this either to an employee or VA, or you can even do an AI that would do this for you. You want to make sure you have an be sure to have a clear IAP, ideal affiliate profile, so you can curate your brand image, right? You want to have a criteria for your affiliates to meet. So basically, I want my affiliates to be below 30 years old making fitness content. Whatever fits your brand. Also, here's a little tip for you guys. After sending an invite to a creator, make sure to follow up with a message, ideally a personalized one. This will increase your acceptance rate significantly. This is very important. Just send them a quick message. This way, your acceptance rate skyrockets and you have more you can do with the little amount of invites you have. How to use AI to automate your outreach using Yuka AI. So this is, in my opinion, the best bot that I found. You can completely automate this, so there's no work on your end, but there are a couple pros and cons. Ideally, in my opinion, you should have a person allocated to this, so employee or virtual assistant, or my agency. I'm biased, but but it can be a very useful tool if you can't allocate labor to it. So pros: no work needed. This is better for smaller companies that obviously don't have the workforce to manage a TikTok shop completely. It's an easy one-time setup. However, cons: so there's less potential for outreach volume. You could do way more if you actually had a couple virtual assistants doing this all day. Ideally, you would have, like it says here, ideally a virtual assistant or employee managing TikTok. It costs money. However, though, it's negligible for what it does and how much money it will make you. It's $200 per month for the starting tier. Also, it can make your brand and your company look a little spammy, as well as it's a less tailored experience. Obviously, it's a bot. It's not a person. It doesn't have reason. So if you wanted to have a different deal with an affiliate that you really like, you wouldn't be able to do that through the bot. So there's a couple pros and cons. However, if you are short-staffed or whatever the case is, this is a good option for you starting out. Eventually, I'd hire somebody to do it. Open collabs. So open collaborations, you can add your products to a public listing where affiliates can choose to apply to promote your product to where you would accept or reject them. So starting out, don't rely on open collaboration to get your affiliates. You want to focus on target invites. So this is where you outreach to the creators. The reason you don't want to rely on open collaborations is because there's really no reason for your creator to promote your product. So meaning that nobody will actually do it unless you are actually promoting your affiliate system externally outside of TikTok. So this is the strategy that Goli used. Since they had a following previous to the TikTok shop launch, as they launched on TikTok shop, they were promoting the affiliate system on their platform, right? Which allowed them to get hundreds of thousands of creators almost immediately through open collab. Other than this, focus, like I said before, target invites is your bread and butter. Focus efforts on target collaborations, but you will want to add your products to open collab just in case somebody wants to actually, apply for your product. Open collaborations really start becoming useful when you actually start selling enough volume. The more you sell, the more affiliates are going to apply to work with you because affiliates see your product as a beneficial opportunity, right? So selling a product that is already viral is a lot easier than trying to go viral to get sales. So it's a win-win. If your product goes viral, you won't really have to rely on outreach for a while due to so many creators coming in inbound and wanting to promote your product. You can also set criteria for affiliates. So for an example, to apply to work with us, you need at least 10,000 in GMV. You need to be a gym influencer, whatever the case is. Now let's jump over to the TikTok Shop Seller Center and see how to do it. Okay, see here I am in the TikTok Shop Affiliate Center in the open collabs. Here you would just add your products. So once you upload your products, you could add them directly here. You can choose the commission rate, how many samples you're willing to send out, etc. And then people will see this on their end, creators will see this on their end and apply to work with you if it's a good opportunity for them. Okay, so there's two main types of affiliate creators. Both have a significant role in your affiliate system and they're not mutually exclusive, meaning that you should always have both of them. So first off, this is a commission-based creator. So this is a creator that works purely for commission, plus a free product to shoot a video with. And then there's a retainer-based creator. This is a creator that on top of the commission and a free product is also paid a retainer. And 99.9% of the time, they're going to be under a contract, meaning that they are required to post, let's say, for example, 20 videos per month. So commission-based creators, the CBAs. So these are going to make a majority of your affiliate system. And this is because you can get a lot of them because it's a low cost of capital. So you could get a lot of volume, making them very, very scalable. So starting out, you don't want to be overly picky when it comes to who promotes your product due to you needing the affiliates a lot more than them needing you, right? You don't want to be extremely picky and just make it harder for yourself. They might be hard to come by starting out because I mentioned this previously, but starting on TikTok Shop, your product doesn't look like a good opportunity to the creators. So the way that you mitigate this is doing so much outreach that eventually somebody says yes. They start making videos, they start getting sales, more and more affiliates want to work with you. Also, one thing that you notice about CBAs compared to RBAs, which is retainer-based affiliates, is that the quality of the content and the quantity of the content will be lower, right? Since CBAs have no real incentive to listen to you, they will not be very coachable and they will not be very inclined to listen to you at all or any guidance. So you'll be limited in what you can do in the amount of training you can offer them. Also, another strategy is to try out CBAs. So let's say you like a creator, you get them as a CBA, meaning you send them out a free product, whatever sales they get is commission. If there's potential with the creator, meaning they make a good video or they get a lot of sales, you go and you offer them a retainer. So this way you offer them a retainer, you put them on their contract, and this way they can start making a lot of videos for you. Also, you can only do this when you are viral, but once you actually do go viral, you can set criteria for your CBAs. So starting out, you definitely cannot do this at all. You have no leverage in the situation. But once you go viral, affiliates will want to work with you so bad, even if it's only on commission basis, that you can say, oh, to work with me, you have to make 4 videos per week and 1 live. And most people will say yes if you're viral enough. So retainer-based affiliates, this is the bread and butter, and this is where you make a majority of your revenue. Every single top performing creator, you should go and offer them a retainer, right? All creators will start as CBAs, like I mentioned this previously. And if they have potential, you always want to offer them a retainer. If you don't see a positive ROI from these creators within the first 4 months, turn them out and find a new creator to replace them so you scale. You should always set criteria as well for creators. Example, you have to make 20 videos per month and go live 4 times. Also, RBAs are super receptive to coaching, training, guidance. There's countless methods that you can use to get them to make more videos and better videos. Also, acquiring RBAs as a start is a good way to increase GMV rapidly due to outreach limitations. So starting out, you want to focus on volume, right? So of course you want to get CBAs, they're cheap, but RBAs will be a sure definite way to start getting videos out there and start bringing in revenue. Price, expect to spend $300 to $1,000 per creator per month. Anything above $1,000, I wouldn't really go into that territory because the ROI starts to drop. And the amount that you spend is really dependent on, first off, how much GMV they generated, and also how many videos per month that you want. For my RBAs, I always go between 15 to 30 videos per month. I don't really go lower than that because, again, volume is king on TikTok. So what type of affiliate should you use for your brand specifically? For no matter what brand, you want to have both types of creators. So both have different roles that compensate for each other's cons, right? So how to get viral videos from your affiliates. So first, content training is essential to success. I want you to internalize it that there's only 2 levers you can pull other than your product to make more money on TikTok Shop. And those 2 levers are quality of content, meaning how much content you have, and the quality of content, meaning how good it is, right? So whatever way you want to make more money on TikTok Shop, either increase the amount of videos that you have or increase the quality and how viral potential they are. So there are 2 different methods of content training depending on what type of affiliate they are. For a commission-based affiliate, you do not have a lot to work with, right? Since they are not incentivized to listen to you. What I've seen work best is creating a content brief. So you want to heavily research the winning elements of every video in your niche. So every winning video, for example, any video that has over $100,000 in GMV, I would put them in, I would study them, and I would collect the winning elements. So this is hooks. This includes visual and text on screen hooks. Also video formats, talking points, etc. Basically, anything that makes a video go viral, you want to collect it, put it into a content brief where you can share with your affiliates. So ideally, they take inspiration from the content brief and actually make a video that is more likely to go viral. Now, for retainer-based affiliates, so RBAs, it's the opposite. There's endless opportunities to listen to you, right? They are actually going to listen to you because they're incentivized. You're paying them money, meaning that they're scared they're going to get fired. So, they're basically an employee at that point. So how to get viral videos from your affiliates. This is basically content training them, right? So there's only two levers you can pull to make more money on TikTok Shop, and that is, first off, quantity of content and quality, right? So there's two different methods you can use to content train, and that depends on what type of creator they are. So for a CBA, creator-based affiliate, you don't have a lot to work with since they aren't incentivized to listen to you, right? There's no real reason that they should listen to you, right? Compared to retainer-based affiliates where you're paying them a retainer, and obviously they want to keep that retainer, so they'll listen to you and have a good relationship with you. So what I've seen work best for CBAs is creating a content brief. You want to heavily research the winning videos in your niche and collect the winning elements that made the video go viral, right? So this includes hooks, audio, visual, and text on screen hooks, also video formats, talking points, etc. Ideally, they would take inspiration from this and create a video that has more potential to go viral. Now, compared to retainer-based affiliates, it's completely the opposite. For RBAs, there's endless opportunities to create viral content, and they are extremely incentivized to listen to you because obviously at any time you can choose to fire them. They don't want that. They want to keep the money. So to train them, what I found works best is creating a community. I do this either in Discord or Slack. Most of the time on Discord is more user friendly. But here, here you want all of your RBAs to populate and interact with each other, right? So for this community, you would hop on both group calls and one-on-one calls. And on these calls, you would give them feedback on their videos. They would share them with you, give them tips, feedbacks, anything that makes their videos better, right? Also, another thing that's not mentioned here is that if you're in a community with other creators, and let's say, for example, one creator posts a video, goes viral, you can take that video, put it into the community, and here all the creators will start emulating the winning video format, meaning that you have maybe 10 videos go viral because it's a proven format. That's a very unappreciated facet of the community as well. So affiliate management, you have to manage both types of creators to see the best results, right? Make sure you understand how they feel about the product. Also, be sure to follow up with creators when the product is delivered every 3 days after. If you don't do this, they will forget to post, right? And you constantly need to remind them to post within the time frame. If they don't, you waste a free product. Also, be attentive to their ideas and needs. I've seen a lot of good ideas come from creators. At the end of the day, some of them are influencers full time, so they may have a better idea of what they need to post more than you. Overall, you want to create a good community. You want to put them in a position to win. At the end of the day of affiliate systems, realistically, you're only going to win if your affiliates are winning. So affiliate incentives, this is the reason for Goaly's success. So you actually want to give affiliates a reason to post a video that's high effort and likely to go viral. Also, this will help you attract a crazy amount of affiliates if done right. A simple 20% of commission like most brands, this will not help you attract customers, and this won't really incentivize them enough to actually post good videos. So there's a couple ways to accomplish this. You want to create an irresistible offer for your affiliate. Similar to your customer, you want to make a offer so good that they feel dumb saying no to it, right? So either you can have rewards, prizes associated with the amount of revenue that they generate. So for example, if you take a look closer at this right here, these are Goaly's rewards and prizes. So for example, if a creator generates 1,500 in GMV, they get an iPad all the way up to 1.2 million in GMV. They get a condominium in Miami. They get a jet ski. They get a MacBook Pro, an iPad, an Apple Watch SE, iPhone 15. They get a camera and a 3-month retainer, or they can choose $525,000 in cash, right? So you can see. Also, another thing I can do if you're not willing to, obviously have these huge prizes, you can have a huge commission rate. So 35% plus, this will be enough to, catch an affiliate's attention. These affiliate incentives are the reason why Goaly became the #1 selling brand on TikTok so fast. All these rewards, prizes brought so much publicity to them that they had hundreds of thousands of creators wanting to work with them overnight. So the more you sacrifice and give to the creators, the better results you see from them. You want to treat them right. In order to promote this affiliate offer, you would need some kind of traffic. So either you promote it to your following, you run ads to it, you put it in creator groups, etc. You need to market this affiliate program. Also, this is not 100% necessary, but it will definitely help you see success. So it sounds a little bit complicated. Of course it is, having a bunch of rewards for your creators. You don't need to start with it, but it is a good way to definitely grow your affiliate system tenfold overnight. What happens if you don't have affiliate incentives? So first, you run into a couple problems if you don't have creator incentives. First off, you have a hard time acquiring affiliates, right? So you can solve this with enough outreach volume to compensate for the lower acceptance rate. So the strategy is to outreach to so many people that eventually somebody says yes. They start posting videos, they start getting sales, more and more affiliates want to work with you. Second, the creator will start posting low quality videos, and again, you can solve this by concentrating them heavily. Obviously, there's a lot more work for you, so if you do have these prizes, it will make it probably 10 times easier for you, but starting out, it's not 100% necessary. So recap in conclusion, here are the action items to see 80% of the results with 20% of the work. So focus on target invites, make sure that you are doing enough volume. It's essential to have a significant amount of commission-based affiliates promoting your products. Do not be picky accepting creators, especially starting out. Once you actually start selling, you could be picky, right? You could only have the good creators. Third, allocate budget to hire a few retainer-based affiliates. Obviously, this will cost capital, but this will ensure that from the start, from the get-go, that you are getting enough, first off, quantity of content and quality, which is essential. You want to get over 2,000 in affiliate GMV as soon as possible. This way your outreach limits are increased and you could do a significant amount of outreach and start acquiring affiliates. Also do a lot of research, become a TikTok algorithm expert, and this will allow you to train your affiliates to create videos. Of course, you could hire an employee or a VA. If you would like this exact same strategy implemented into your own business without you having to do anything, like I said before in this video, you could go down below the first link in the description, book a call with us, and we'll talk about how we can launch you and see success straight out the bat. Thank you.